everybody, and happy Thursday if you still have your morning cup of coffee. As I always do, and I don't know about you, but my wife and I always talk about this. We actually look forward to our morning coffee the night before we go to sleep. We are so excited. What are you excited for? Cannot wait to get up tomorrow, get our workout on, have a great breakfast, and a delicious cup of morning coffee. So, as always, as you come on, drop into the comments below, hi, and where you are tuning in from, or hashtag live. Hashtag replay if you are watching in on the replay, so I do know to go back and say hello at a later time. But also, please tag some people, share this video, but don't forget, a week from Monday, so in about 10 days, so that's April 25th through April 29th. Hey, Gary, Nancy and I are doing our first 5-day amateur to expert LinkedIn intensive of the year. We haven't done it for 8 months. The last time we did it was August of 2021. So registration is open. Good to see you coming on, Jacqueline. So if you would like to register for our workshop, where we teach you all about the optimization of your profile and all the new things you can do to your profile with the updates to LinkedIn, the proper way to build your network, the proper way to message, the proper structure of your sales call to close more sales, content creation and all the new ways to create content on LinkedIn, and our simple 20-minute-a-day method to grow your business, and you would like to register, just drop an I do in the comments at any time during this live or on the replay, and we will send you that registration link. Again, it's from April 25th to April 29th. It's in the evening from 8 to 9 p.m. EDT, live and recorded. So even if you can't make it live, you will be emailed a replay every single morning, and the replays are available for 2 weeks after we're done. You're going to be able to watch them back over and over again until May 11th. So if anybody would like to register, drop an I do, and we will send you that registration link. So, what are we going to be talking about today? So, I did an interesting poll yesterday that's still getting significant traction. I think there's almost 30, 40 votes already. And I asked, how many sales/discovery calls people are having a week on LinkedIn. Now, for any of you that have watched some of my previous trainings, I did a training about a month or so ago where the goal that I have for clients that I work with or people in general is 1 sales call a day or connection call a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. That's 5 calls a week, 20 calls a month, 250 calls a year. Now, if you're in a sales position or you're looking to do business with people, if 70% of the people tell you they're absolutely not interested, that leaves you with a 30% yes ratio, which actually is 75 new people into your business or new sales. That will change the game. That's the goal that I have for every single person. Just 1 new discovery call a day. And Gary, thank you for tagging Michelle. And I wanted to, so the question I asked was, how many calls are you having per week? 0, 1 to 5, 5 to 10, other comment below. And the majority of the people, the greatest percentage was actually no calls whatsoever. So that kind of said to me, okay, there's a kink in the hose here. What are people struggling with? And maybe they're wondering, why am I struggling getting people to respond to messages that I'm sending? Or why are people not accepting my connection request at all? Why are people disinterested in getting on the phone with me? And, when they get on the phone with me, why are they not interested at all? And this is a problem that people are looking to improve and have a solution for, which is what I wanted to go over today. So, again, before we dive in, if you're jumping on live, as Gary and Jacqueline have done, please say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live. Hashtag replay if you are watching in on the replay. Tag some people. Share this live. Engage with it. Like, love. insightful. But also don't forget to go to my profile after and ring my notification bell on the right-hand side so you are notified of all of the latest content that I create, which is Monday through Saturday, between lives, polls, and just general content, and my newsletter, which comes out every Friday, and that is called LinkedIn Tips and Updates, and approaching 6,000 subscribers, which I'm very excited about. Now, and again, our workshop is coming up a week from Monday, the 25th to the 29th. Drop an I do if you would like to register. Okay, so how does one improve the amount of calls they have a week on LinkedIn? Now, there's 3 specific ways and techniques and strategies to do so. Now, the first thing that I always recommend doing before you do anything else is you have to get clear on your target market and client avatar. So what does this mean? This means that you need significant clarity and understanding about who you're actually looking to connect with. And Jerry, I will absolutely send that to you. Most people are following a methodology called spraying and praying. They're just connecting with anyone and everyone. If you are not clear on your target market, you're not going to have great results on LinkedIn. Because here is why. You have to think about, from a foundational level, who are the individuals with certain professional titles or a part of certain industries. Who are those individuals that would best accept a connection request from me? So I'm going to ask those that are on here right now, Jerry, Gary, Jacqueline, and anyone else that's on here, type in the comments below, from a professional or industry standpoint, who are the people that you would best connect with? So an example for me, I connect best with entrepreneurs, business professionals, business coaches, podcasters, speakers, authors. Those are some examples of target market client avatars for me. That's part of what I do, but it's also those are the people that I teach, financial services, insurance brokers, people that run masterminds. So for all of you that are on here, live or on the replay, type in the comments below who or what industry, what professional title is best suited for what you do and how you serve them. Because again, when you can clearly define that target market, and Gary said struggling, unsatisfied lawyers. So Gary knows that if he starts building his network around other attorneys, other lawyers, and he can connect with them, and obviously there's a pain point there where they're struggling, they're dissatisfied. Obviously, Gary is a coach to the law profession in helping lawyers become more satisfied with what they're doing to stop the struggle and actually start achieving more. And Scott said insurance and risk management. Awesome. So perfect. So, obviously Scott wants to build his network around insurance brokers and risk management professionals. So again, when your network, and Allison said professionals who read Brené Brown. So I would say, to get a little bit more clear with that, Allison, what I would do is I would connect with people, personal development. I would use that because, again, you would look for business professionals. So you can type in business professional, personal development or personal growth, because typically people that are into personal development and personal growth, follow the likes of Brené Brown. So again, I love what you guys are sharing. So you're allowed 30,000 organic connections on LinkedIn. So if you start thinking, outside the box, so to speak, making sure that your network, the people that you're connecting with, fit that target market and client avatar, you're actually going to have a higher acceptance rate of the people that you're connecting with, which means you're going to have a greater opportunity of people not only accepting your connection request, but responding to a message, which means you're going to have a greater opportunity of them getting on a phone call, which means you're going to have a greater opportunity of closing a sale and doing business. And Jacqueline said holistic practitioners and burnt out healthcare workers. So, you're going to build your network around holistic practitioners. So that could be Reiki, that could be massage therapy, that could be essential oil professionals, and then healthcare workers. That could be nurses, healthcare, whatever it is. So again, you don't know they're burnout or dissatisfied until you actually talk to them. But this is who you want to actually build your network around. And Jerry says companies who need IT help and cybersecurity. Love that. So again, you can type in small business. You could type in IT, cybersecurity. So all those things, or if medium-sized company, or if you know the industries that need cybersecurity and ID, that need IT help most, those are the ones that you're going to search for. So love everything that you guys are typing. So if this has made sense so far, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you've come on late, hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, tag some people, share this video, hashtag replay if you are watching in on the replay. And again, for anyone that would like to register for our 5-day amateur to expert LinkedIn workshop from the 25th to the 29th, live and recorded. Drop an I do, as some people already have, and we will send you that registration link. So the first step, again, now you're actually building your network around the right people. You're building your network around the right people, and that is the first key. So now you have in your mind, okay, great. I know exactly who my target market is. I know exactly who my client avatar is, and these are the people that I'm going to connect with. And vice versa, if you're getting connection requests from people, they have to fit into this target market area that you have now defined. And Jacqueline, I will send that to you as well. That is not a problem. So Jerry says yes. Awesome. Glad that everybody is resonating with this. Now, once you define that clear target market and client avatar, the second thing you're going to do is you are going to specifically connect with the right people between a combination of client avatar and power partners. Now, let me explain. Client avatar, obviously, are the individuals that you all just described. Holistic practitioners, healthcare workers, business professionals, insurance professionals, risk management, lawyers. Those are all companies that need IT help. So you all defined very beautifully and clearly who your client avatar is. So you're going to be connecting with those types of individuals. Now, the second type of connection that you want to have is a power partner. And I'm going to help you kind of work through exactly who your power partners would be. A power partner, in other words, is a liaison between you and your ideal client network. So let me give you an example. And I've said this before, but it's the clearest way to specify this. So if I had a business where I helped wellness professionals create and grow a business online instead of in person. So that could be massage therapists, it could be chiropractors, it could be personal trainers, group fitness instructors. They would all be my ideal client because I can help them take their business from in person to online. My power partner, as an example, would be a fitness club owner or a gym owner because that individual employs or has connection to massage therapists, chiropractors, group fitness instructors, and personal trainers. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. So again, you're thinking about who that ideal client is and that power partner. Now, the follow-up to that, I want all of you to think about who your power partner would be and type it in the comments below. So, Jerry, if you're looking to help companies who need IT help and cybersecurity, who would be your power partner? And Jacqueline, you want to help and work with holistic practitioners and burnout healthcare workers. So, who would your power partner be? Allison, professionals who read Brene Brown or into personal development. So, Allison, who is your power partner? Same thing with Scott, insurance and risk management. Who's your power partner? And Gary, unsatisfied lawyer. So who is that power partner that you can connect with? Type it in the chat box, because when you get clear on exactly the people that you should be building your network around, so you've gotten clear on your target market, but second to that, now you're completely clear with the type of connections that you want. CIO. Love that. So again, now you're doing a mixture of connecting with ideal clients and then power partners. So now you have you have a dual lead generation system, because you have the general leads coming in from the ideal client avatar side. And then you have that power partner side, CIOs and CEOs. Love that, Jerry. So now you're connecting with all those power partners that when you establish a great connection and relationship with those people, and you're finding out how you can support each other, how you can refer business to one another. And, Jerry clearly states to these CIOs and CEOs, well, I help companies that need IT help and cybersecurity assistance. Do you know any companies or have any references or referrals and connections of people that you feel that I could help and benefit from my offering? And on the same lines of helping one another with what I do, is there any way that I could serve, assist, or help you or introduce you to anyone within my network? Who's a great connection for you? So there's a lot of back scratching that goes on. You want to serve and help one another. So again, the first thing you're doing is getting clear on that target market, that client avatar. Once you get clear on that, you want to start specifically connecting with the two types of connections that you want to have, which are your client avatar and your power partner. So Jerry's done a great job of defining who her power partner is. Anybody else that wants to drop into the comments who your power partner is, please do so. If you've come on late, hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're coming in on the replay. Tag some people. Share this video. You can also ring my bell on the top right of my profile to stay up to date on all of my newest information. But also like, love, support, insightful this video so you are notified of future ones. And again, if you would like to register for our 5-day LinkedIn Intensive, Amateur to Expert 5-day LinkedIn Intensive from April 25th to the 29th, live and recorded, and the replays will be available until May 11th. Drop an I do in the comments below. So again, the first thing, so to increase your sales and connection calls, the first thing you need to do is get clear on that target market and that client avatar. Once you do that, specifically connect with those right people. Connect with those individuals that are either client avatars or power partners. Now, again, to be very clear, the connections you're sending out that you've specified are the same ones that you're going to be receiving. So meaning, if you are getting connection requests sent to you, they have to fit in one of those two buckets. They have to fit into that client avatar bucket or that power partner bucket. If they don't, it's not worth the connection, because there's no going to be relatability. They might just try to sell and pitch you something, and it's not going to be a great connection, and it's a waste of the 30,000 that you have. So now that you've gotten clear on your target market, now that you're specifically connecting with the right people, you want to then message in a very genuine and authentic way without any automation. So just remember, there's two things that can get you kicked off of LinkedIn. Number one, you're using an automated software that connects for you and then messages for you. And number two, You are having someone log into your account from a different IP address that is acting as you on your behalf to connect and message. Those are the two ways that LinkedIn, if they find out, and they are checking every single day, they will delete your account like that without warning. Now, you need to message people on your own. So if you think about this, you will increase your connection acceptance rate immediately if you're connecting with the right people, which means you will also increase the amount of people responding back to your message if you're connecting with the right people. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. So you're now going to message these people. And I've done this before. I call it the magic formula. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be messaging people to create a connection with them. So there's 3 steps to this. The first step is your relaxed opening. Hey, Jerry, it's so great to be connected to you. Not dear Jerry, comma, space, indent, next paragraph. Like, it's too stuffy. It's too professional. You want to make it humanizing and relaxed and connectable. So, hey, Jerry, so great to be connected to you. The second part I call bridging the gap or lowering the drawbridge. You want to create a connecting point between yourself and that new connection so they fully understand exactly why you're reaching out. They want to see that connecting point. So it could be, hey, Jerry, so great to be connected to you. I noticed that we had similar backgrounds in business ownership, and I do often connect with a lot of CIOs and CEOs, which you are. Would love to hear how business is going, share more about me and what I'm up to, and how we can support one another here on LinkedIn. That's it. Now, I've done 2 things there. Well, number 1, I've lowered the drawbridge. I've bridged the gap between myself and the person that I'm looking to connect with. In this case, it's Jerry. So when Jerry reads that message, she's going to be like, that makes sense. That makes complete sense why Scott is reaching out to me. So it's going to lower the wall of resistance and it's going to raise the level of connection. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the chat box. The other thing is this. I used the second most important word in the English language, which is the word support. So there was actually a scientific study done that actually proved that when people read the word support and they say it in their head, it actually triggers their brain to release a chemical called oxytocin. This is our feel-good brain chemical. So this person is starting to feel good as they're reading the message that you've written them. The third and final thing that you do is you finish with a simple CTA, a call to action. Questions lead to answers, statements lead to nowhere. You simply have to ASK to GET. You have to ask in order to get. If you don't ask for a phone call, you're not going to get one. If I'm to finish that message and say, Jerry, let me know when's good for you, I haven't asked. So she's not going to tell me. But if I simply finish with, is there a day and time that best suits you this week or next week for a call or a Zoom? So I've used a nice warm opening. I've bridged the gap in between, and I finished with a simple call to action. When they respond, you set up that call and you connect with that individual. So people think it's a mystery of how to create more conversations, more connections, more responded messages to, but it really starts with these 3 things. You have to get clear on your target market and your client avatar. Once you do, you got to specifically connect with those individuals on a daily basis, and also not to forget your power partner. And then starting to message them in a very genuine and authentic way without automation, without selling or pitching, looking to connect with them. So again, if this has made sense, just drop an "it has" in the comments below. But also, I would love to know, what was your biggest takeaway from today's training? Which of what we talked about was the biggest light bulb moment for you? And again, if you're coming on late or watching on the replay and you would like to attend our amateur to expert 5-day LinkedIn intensive, where we're gonna teach you how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, connecting, messaging, structure of your call, content creation, our 20-minute method, all during that week. Drop an I do in the comments below. So everyone, I hope you found this helpful. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.